top, let's go. Right, here we go now. Batman scoop on the mic, mix in the mix on the wheels of steel. This is what I was fucking born to do. Let's go.
Hey, what's up? Damn, a little bit of a pre-chatter situation here. Good to see you. AOE today, yes! How was your Monday? It was busy. My Sunday, though, was fantastic.
From the top, let's go.
Yeah, Sunday was fire. Sunday was probably one of the best days I've had in a fucking minute. It was like, just, real good fucking in-person time. Hanging out with friends. Rock climbing, bike riding, some like fucking touch grass shit. I haven't done that in a minute. And then Monday I've just been working. No, that's not a good way to intro it. St. Pip. Weaselfish, thank you for the 11 months. Ian Adams, thank you for the 15 months. Brian, thank you for the 2. Xander K, bro, thank you for the 2. What's good? What's happening? No, it wasn't really Sigma shit. That's why I felt like I was almost disrespecting the Sigma-ness on Sunday because I literally did cringe shit like hang out with people I like and physical activity and I don't know, like nothing I did on Sunday made any money. It was like all just to quality of life improvement. The whole thing's a little embarrassing when you think about it, but in the moment I was like, this is so awesome. I have seen the Supreme Court news. It's fucking crazy. It remains to be seen how it's gonna play out. I have no what if you guys don't know, there's a leak that the Supreme Court is planning to overturn Roe vs. Wade, which is what basically gave people the right to an abortion. Women the right to abortion. So it's gonna basically criminalize abortion. Like how many years later was that? It's like 50 years. Oh my God, Roe vs. Wade's 50 years ago. This is such a drag back into the past. I did not mean to start the song again. No, I did not mean to start the epic sax music. No, I was shifting tabs. No, I'm not. It's like the Applebee's commercial during the Who Dat? Thank you for the raid. Who Dat? I think I saw Who Dat the other day. Watched like 3 back-to-back copyright movies. Not just he used to do 1 a day. He's up to like 3 now. Bro, you're churning through the world's library. I thought you were being ironic. No, I was not. I mean, I was being ironic. I'm not celebrating it. I accidentally clicked tabs and it fucking started playing epic sax music. Right as I was like getting serious about the fucking stripping of women's right. On Sunday. Yeah. A pair of jeans that fit just. Yeah, this. It's not copyright. Who bought the movies? Oh, yeah, for sure. He actually bought the studio, as far as I heard. Stream's been killing it. Frostfire, think of it 2 months. Markelo bet. Anyway, yeah, I don't know how it's gonna play out. It's like overturning Roe vs. Wade is deeply unpopular on the whole in the country, but they have like Supreme Court justices are for life, and they have a conservative majority. So like they don't give a shit. I don't know. This is really weird. It's really weird. I don't know how much pressure is available to stop them. Why not kill everyone right now? Well, that's one solution. We could kill everyone right now. I feel like to stop people I feel like that solves some problems but creates others, That's the charitable way I'll say. Slumber, thank you for the 13 months. Late night wife alert, thank you for the 6 months. Rookie 5. Wait, I have to start laughing like Sekuno. Listen, today's the job is to suck up all the Sekuno viewers, okay? Because there's a huge overlap. Oh, no? Oh, did I play a sax song over a serious topic? Oh, my. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Today's about grabbing Sikuno viewers. Oh golly. Oh gosh. I did watch Ludwig's poker game. I didn't get to see all of it because it was fucking crazy late. And like I said, I was out most of Sunday. Listen, you guys know I've been a complete fucking goblin mode, right? For fucking months. Just work, stream, work, stream, work, stream, work, stream. So I don't know. Sunday was great. I really enjoyed it, and so I didn't do anything but hang out with friends. And but at the end of the night, when I got home, I literally tuned in and saw Alex Botez win a fucking house. I tuned in and watched her win a $250,000 pot. The first thing I flip open. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck am I looking at? That's a $250,000 pot? It's crazy. And then I watched a little bit more. I saw Ludwig lose a fucking one-outer to rando guy. I forget his name. He was nice. He seemed like a cool guy. I don't remember his name. Keating. Yeah, Keating. Keating literally had one card to win in the whole deck and got it and won. And I thought Ludwig would be pissed, but it was fine. He actually, I saw the results in the morning. He came back and fucking won good money. Keating lost $1 million. Actually, dude, when you look at the math of it, wait, does anyone have the picture? If you look at the math of it, it's like basically what happened is a bunch of consecrators sat down, split about $1.2 million of Keating's money and went home. It's like he gave $400,000 to Botez, $400,000 to Ludwig, $200,000 to Ninja, $100,000, basically a little bit between Tom John and Phil, and then went home. That is basically what happened. Almost XQC was down a little bit. He was down like 99K, and Slime went down. But Slime's money was staked by Ludwig, who Ludwig went up. So really, Alan Keating just gave a bunch of... It was like the world's biggest dono. It was literally like the fucking text-to-speech. He got 8 hours of text-to-speech for $1 million too. That's basically what happened. Almost everything else is negligible in the amount of money that he punted. That's crazy. That is the world. He literally is the biggest oiler. And you know what's funny? If he actually donoed that, he would have gotten more. He would have gotten nicer messages. He could have got thank yous. He was from what I saw of him, because again I had to go to bed. It got late, and he wasn't that down when I stopped watching. But he seemed like he was taking his losses really well, which is crazy because if I was down $1 million too. If I was down $1 million too, I would be piss drunk, just angrily staring at fucking Botez and Beast. I'd be talking shit on chess. I'd be talking shit on fucking car giveaways. I'd be talking shit on. I'd be losing it if I was down $1 million. You see how bad Phil was? I think. Listen, I didn't notice it when I was watching because I've watched a lot of poker, and Phil Hellmuth is exactly the same, literally exactly the same as that at every table I've ever seen him at. And so it almost, because I've seen so much poker in the day, like I didn't notice, but I sort of realized in the morning that like most people hadn't watched poker, and that's probably super off-putting. Yeah, it's probably, yeah, if I rewatched it with that eye, it's probably like, wait, what the fuck is this guy doing? But I don't know. It's almost boring to me. I've seen Phil Hellmuth at like 4 million tables. I think it's got to be half an act because I think he doesn't get invited unless he's interesting. That's my. I think he's got a system. If he shows up but he's just a nice guy, he doesn't. No one cares. He's just like you know what I'm saying? I think that's what he does. I think he's like a wrestling heel. I think he does it on purpose because I'm not kidding. It's almost like he's doing the same line. Like he does the same stuff every table. He says the same stuff. I don't know. Either that or he's just a huge baby, which is still funny, I guess. He told Mr. Beast that philanthropy is a scam while wearing Bitcoin. Bitcoin Lanimum or whatever. What the fuck? That's a take. That's a great. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, he didn't if he had realized, I think, that this is a chance to get a new audience, he should have done something different because his regular shtick makes no sense at a table that's like all beloved creators. You know, it just doesn't fly. But from what I saw, I didn't see anything that was like egregious from when I tuned in. He was just annoying. He just kept whining about one hand from Botez. But I think he always does that. Like he has to be talking at all times. And so I don't know. To me, I literally think it's an act. I think he has to fill the space so that he's constantly like on air. And if he doesn't know what to do, like if he's just sitting there silent, he will pick a hand that he lost recently and complain about it. He's done this for like 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Play some balloons? I might play some balloons. I might. So let me tell you about what's going on. I am going to do a Targeting Tuesday. I'm just telling you right now. It's Targeting Tuesday. Yeah, I just want a little bit more polish, which sucks because there's a lot of topics I wanted to do in Wins and Fails. And the Wins and Fails is real fucking caboose. But I'm going to do Targeting Tuesday. I'm just going to do that. All right? Targeting Tuesday. That's what we're going to do. I want it to be good. Blah, blah, blah. You know the thing. So we are going to watch Shark Tank tonight. We are watching Shark Tank tonight. And what did Ulta do today? I'm in 540p. Am I? Is my quality bad? I actually turned my bitrate down a little bit just to try and cancel out the okay. I was trying to cancel out the Spectrum shit. So I turned the bit because I had my bitrate at like fucking 9,000 or something. I had my bitrate way above the recommended because I wanted to have crystal clear footage of me, my forehead in Age of Empires 4. I think that's literally why I did it. I think I remember cranking it up so that you could get my fucking forehead in 9,000 bitrate. Twitch can only do 6,000. Yeah, but Connor told me if you go above 6,000, I don't know. It somehow makes it smoother if you can handle it. Connor eats pants, you know. He's the obviously world-renowned tech expert. Atrioc, I stole your Enron 2 joke in my marketing class. My professor didn't find it funny. Damn, try hitting him with the coffee cow next. I don't fucking know. I don't know your professor. Try hitting him with fucking Crinky Cronchmas. That'll get him. Hit him with the 3-punch. I don't fucking... Dude, who cares? It's not always about making your marketing professor laugh, okay? Hey, what do you think will happen first? Advice Atrioc feat Cutie or Silksong releasing? I can't speak to Silksong or to Advice Atrioc with Cutie, actually. But what I can speak to is I wanted to see if you guys look at this. Take a look at this. It looks kind of cool. It's kind of like Hollow Knight Sekiro, maybe a little bit. Anyway, let's just look. I mean, the art's good. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the whole thing, but the art looks good. They sent me a code. So Red Candle Games sent me the code and said it's not actually out yet. It's like it's a demo or whatever, but with something else. No, it's not hashtag ad. Wait, they sent me the fucking code, not a fucking dollar bill. Maybe I'll message them back and say, actually, it looks great, but I'm going to tell everybody it looks like shit unless you give me my... No, I don't know. It looked interesting. The name of the game is Nine Souls. And I loved Hollow Knight, and this game looks like it's up the alley. And since we're not going to get fucking Silksong anytime soon, it could be worth checking out. I'm not going to do it today, but I do want to check it out. The problem is, well, if it's just a demo or just a short part of the game, I could do it like sooner rather than later. Wait, it's actually only like an hour of gameplay. Wait, it's an hour in gameplay plus a boss challenge stage. Wait a minute. And I'm a god gamer, so instead of an hour, it'll take me, what, 5 minutes? Can you imagine if Silksong came out and it was 1 hour of gameplay? Dude, after all this fucking hype, Silksong has like this crazy intro. And it just, the first boss beat it. A little outro, a little epilogue plays, and that's it. Silksong 2 coming 2026. What? Wait, is it a joke? What? Midnight, thank you for the 3 months. Ungorn, thank you for the 19 months. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate that. Listen, obviously, you guys have noticed that I have been streaming a little less frequently recently. Sag, cringe. I even missed a couple uploads on YouTube. All I can tell you is that I am infallible. And it's your fault. It's actually the user's fault. It's actually, if you guys believed more, I would go live. What I do is I turn on the stream and I'm like getting ready to go live with amazing content. And then I check the chat to see if they believe hard enough. And it's like, nope. I do a meter. And then, so it's actually, no, I'm kidding. I am busy. That's all fucking long and short of it. I did say this. I think I did pre-warn this, but it's a really busy time at work. And I don't want to be ill prepared for it. So I just haven't the time. But these things come and go, you know? Ebbs and flows. What I'm thinking of doing is once I get over this hump at Big N, I will do a 30-day challenge again. Because I actually have so much I want to do. I feel like I'm inspired right now with all these ideas. And I just, then I fucking run into the reality of having to something do the next day for work. So I did, anyway, oh, dude, that was actually a big F. Oh, plus this. Plus ratio, dude. Plus fucking Spectrum is literally making me want to gouge somebody out. I turned the bitrate down and it got worse. Are we back or no? We're back. That was a fat one. Spectrum is a fucking L of a corporation. that'll show them. Some Spectrum executive freaking out. No, we got called an L of a corporation. Oh no. Emergency. Improve the product that we have a monopoly over. Watch the VOD from yesterday. It was very informative. I was wondering what you'd say to people who think renting is a waste of money and insist on buying, even if it means taking out a huge loan and looking for a house to afford for months. I can't. It depends on the specifics. But renting is not always a waste of money. Overpaying is a waste of money as well. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're between a rock and a hard place. Drastically overpaying to a market that might go down significantly is also a waste of money. So you're not in between two great options. Atrioc, you could let your dad stream in your account if you don't have time. You know what's crazy is I told my dad that he's dead. He's dead on my YouTube. You know, I wanted to pop my dad's balloon because he thinks he's the greatest entertainer of all time. This video was not a YouTube hit. I told him he's like a Mizkif, you know? He's really built for live streaming. Dude, how many apps are we getting? I blame Quack. I blame Quack for most things, dude. If I step on a Lego, I blame Quack. If the sun's shining too brightly, I blame Quack. Quack is like I like put all the problems of the world on Quack. I'm still not convinced Quack didn't have something to do with this Supreme Court situation. Quack leaked the document. Well, that would be good then. I'm glad someone leaked this. This is the only time to get public opposition before it goes through. Quack, the man behind Putin. Quack. Okay, now we're going too far. Quack is not secretly editing videos for Putin on the side. You know what I'm saying? I can't confirm that he's not, but I would assume. Fox News losing their mind over it, bro. Dude, listen. I'm not trying to turn this into a fucking Hassan stream. I truly am not. But this was crazy. I saw this today. I was gonna make it a wins and fails, but fuck it. We'll just literally show it to you. This shit was wild. Where am I at? Yeah. I found it. Okay.
They don't care. Good evening and welcome to.
So, New York Times analyzed 1,100. I mean, Tucker Carlson is an ass clown. I think almost anyone on earth would agree with that. Unless you're extremely old, white, and watch Fox News all day. Tucker Carlson is an ass clown. But like, I've never actually seen his show, right? I just know that by proxy. Nicki Minaj loves him. Okay, Nicki Minaj and Tucker Carlson have a real BMX. Anyway, whatever. The point is, they analyzed 1,150 episodes. They literally went point by point and marked 1,000 plus episodes, and they found some crazy shit. All right, so look at this. Yeah, skip.
What is this really about?
Okay.
They care more.
I want to get to the. Where's this? This is all what she talks about, but I thought this part was super interesting.
The press.
This one. This is crazy. And this is not just him, but this is it. Look at this. So this is they looked through every single guest he ever had on the show. All the ones in yellow are ones where they disagree with him. And you could notice year by year, the number of guests they invite on that disagree with him ever has dropped to fucking 3. In 2021, it was 4, I think, in the whole fucking year. This is the number of guests that said anything at all that disagree with him. How fucking crazy is that? But then, so I was like, wow, that's wild. I like, what was the rationale behind it? And it turns out
because of climate change.
Yeah, like,
that's how
So
the
much
world
of
would
this
be
you
different
don't
if it
know.
weren't for
You
humans.
pretend.
so this is earlier episodes. They used to have Bill Nye on to debate him. This is Kristen Clark debating him. And it would then be going back and forth over an issue. And he would obviously like, I mean, you know, the old playbook for Fox, I think, was like, they could cut off your mic. They would set things up to where you had questions that were unanswerable. They had like a lot of debate tactics, but it would be someone from the other side. But then, so this is what they have now.
Of this country, and we will not
Someone that
back
just agrees
down.
with him.
You shouldn't.
The breakdown of the family is the biggest civilizational catastrophe that we're facing today.
And
Absolutely, the politicians that
and
want to get them in.
so they found out, this is it, look. They scrutinized ratings data, and they realized that the audience didn't actually want to hear from the other side. They just don't do debate segments because they don't do as well. Literally everyone watching just wants to hear
This is about
everything they're saying validated. And so, no, I mean, this is probably true across all cable news. I think Fox is probably just ahead of the game on it. But it's you know, it's crazy that even like sham debate segments make people's brain, dude. It's one side that we're fucking, I don't know, we're fucked, dude. Our brains are so bad at even allowing opposing thoughts into our head, and so companies like Fox are just so good at serving people exactly what they want to hear over and over because it makes money. And it's just such a bad look for getting anything positive done or improving ourselves or these debates make people cringe is why people don't want to watch. Okay, but you understand the alternative is having a guest on that already agrees with everything, that says this is perfect. And then everyone nods and says, we're right. And then, you know what I'm saying? That it's copium and crack. Yeah, basically. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. It's literally just like a soothing, it's like a soothing balm. If you find the world scary or any change scary, this is a 2-hour segment every night that will tell you that you're right. Now, I have that with Mogul Mail. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I want my takes validated, I watch Mogul Mail, and then he tells me that it's great. But I need, you know, if I was an old boomer, I would need, if I was a conservative boomer, I would need Fox News. But anyway, I mean, there's a lot of stats in here. It's actually a really amazing piece of journalism. This is why I very occasionally feel happy that I pay for this, because this took a lot of effort. Like, if you watch this whole thing, they did so much deep dive, and seeing this like this, you know, when someone tells it to you as like an anecdote, it doesn't hit as hard as when you look at this fucking chart and see the fucking facts of it. That like, there's literally not even an opposing viewpoint brought on anymore. Anyway, they also analyzed like minute by minute what he does, and it used to be more of a show. Like, it used to be like it had all these different segments, and now it's like vast majority of him direct to camera, looking the audience in the eye, using a ton of the same phrase, which is us versus them, He says they are out to get you. They are here to destroy you. They want to ruin America. They, and then it's like we, us, have to fight it. We, and, oh, wait, why is there an Elmo? Did I do an Elmo laugh? And so anyway, it's most of that. It's just literally direct to camera monologue now, and it's mostly him ranting about one subject that's supposed to be scary, and then he says us and them. They've really got it down to a science. That's kind of the scary part to me, is that they've got it down to the science. Yeah, I miss the old days of Tucker Carlson. There's one conservative debate Andy out there who's like, dude, I miss 2017 Tucker Carlson, dude. He fell off. Back when he dunked on Bill Nye. What happened? Anyway, I thought this was quite interesting. Guy Bo Jr., thank you for 12 months. Royale with cheese, thank you for 12 months. Taxable, thank you for the prime. Darby, thank you for the 9 months. I always thought you were the Sykkuno of Twitch, but didn't have the courage to say it. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Cornell Nuts, thank you for the 2 months. Slouchosaurus, thank you for the 11. Oh, Jesus. So, hey, we talk about that. My Marketing Monday topic is not about Sykkuno. So we could actually just talk about Sykkuno right now. In fact, we should. It's a pretty BFD. Not just because of Sykkuno, though. Because... who the fuck is Sykkuno? Wow. Imagine not knowing the greatest Among Us player of all time. Because of this.
I know of at least 5 more people going over, which is a lot, honestly.
That is a lot. Because this guy's toast hangs out with famous people. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not talking about me and Stans. He's talking about 5 fucking famous people. You think it's Clint? That would be funny. You know what's funny? Is any streaming service can claim they picked up Clint. You know, you can make Mixer 2 right now and say, yeah, we got Clint. And as long as you have the username registered, no one can prove it. No, I have Atrioc streamingservice.net. We have actually signed Clint to an exclusive contract. He will not stream on Twitch. He will only stream on us. Yeah. Yeah, Clint's a freebie. Clint is the bingo space in the middle of the fucking board. Clint's free space, dude. Everybody gets Clint. Atrioc streamingservice.net. Ask.net for short. Yeah, ask.net. So, I did know about Sykkuno, and I didn't leak it. So I think we should all take a moment before we get into the discussion and applaud for me. I've known about it for months, and I didn't leak it! Yeah! Woo! Woo, baby! Could have looked at a lot of points. Didn't. Even Stans leaked it. Insane. Were you tempted to? No. Because I knew about it so long ago that I forgot. Thankfully. Otherwise, I probably would have leaked it. Because they were talking about it like it was about to happen, and then it didn't happen, and I was like, whatever. So anywho, Sykkuno's moving. Sykkuno is moving to YouTube, and he is a big get. Now, I think when Ludwig did his move, I did a Marketing Monday about it, and I talked about how their strategy is clearly to start bringing over communities, because they've looked at the data and at how live stream viewers work. And here's the deal. If you have a group of friends, let's say it's Sykkuno, Valkyrie, Fusily, someone else. if everyone is watching on Twitch for 90% of the time and then one person goes over, a lot of the viewers just stick around on Twitch. Or if there are new viewers, because there's new viewers every day, every single day, new viewers get into the live streaming ecosystem. Even if they, let's say, here's an example. Here's an example of how the real world would work. You are a fucking young person. Let's say you're 14 years old. You get recommended a video on YouTube of Disguised Toast playing Among Us. And it's fucking hilarious. It's amazing. It's the best thing you've ever seen. It's so fucking funny. And you love it. And so you're like, oh man, you know what? I want to check out watching this live. So you go to Toast's channel and you watch live. And let's say Toast at this time is streaming on YouTube. Boom, you love it. Now you're in. If you like it, if you make the jump from VOD to live, which is how most people do it, that's how they get into the ecosystem. If you make the jump from live and you like it, then the first thing you're going to do is look for more live streamers. And so if you go to Toast or Valkyrie or anyone on YouTube, even if you go to Ludwig and he's your first YouTuber, if you enjoy it, the first thing you're going to do is go over to Twitch. Do you know what I'm saying? If you actually like live streaming, then all it is like a free advertisement for Twitch. Because there's not enough. There's not enough on YouTube. So even if it works, like even if he has a great viewership there, if his ecosystem is over on Twitch, they're going to end up migrating over to Twitch anyway for 90% of their content. So the way to counter that is you don't just get the biggest people, you get maybe one or two big people, and then all of their ecosystem around them, all of the different streamers around them, and that way people can get into the habit of watching when people are live the whole time, and that's what YouTube's trying to do. So they've gotten Ray, and they've gotten one of Ray's closest collaborators, Saikuno, and if I'm assuming, listen, I have no idea. I can finally speak my mind about it. I couldn't when Lud went over because I knew about Saikuno. I can finally speak my mind about who I think is going to happen because I don't know. I have no leaks. But I assume it's going to be like Fuzuli and everyone in that group, right? It's going to be like, it's going to be everyone that's like around the Ray Toast group. Because if they get the full group, then people can just watch the YouTube videos, watch the live streams, never leave. And once you get that, you have a real ecosystem going. GTRP, OTV, and friends. Yeah, that whole, just try to pick as many from them as they can. They're also, surprise, surprise, the safest, most marketable, and nicest people. So it's two birds, one stone, right? Because not only do they get a full community that has a lot of viewers, that's one part of it, but they also get the live streamers that are least likely to piss off advertisers. And it leaves Twitch with like fucking, Ms. Kiff and X. It's fucking, it's Soda Poppin', Ms. Kiff, X, Train, the Goblins. It get Goblins and Dejins. And Asmongold, me, at the very, very bottom. If you scroll way down, you do get another Goblin. So do you understand? Like they are, it's actually kind of a 9-head play. Because the big advertisers that go to Twitch, they don't want Train. You know what I'm saying? They don't want train wrecks literally degenerate gambling for fucking 40 hours a day. They want Pokimane. They want Saikuno. They want, thankfully, Toast has locked. I mean, not Toast. Twitch has locked Toast. They've locked Pokey. Like, Twitch is Amazon back, dude. They're not completely without a fight here throwing, but Twitch has been cutting way back on the amount they spend on creators because they think they've won. And I think YouTube is showing that they haven't won. YouTube is showing that it's still a fight, especially because elephant in the room, YouTube VOD is like a fucking cultural force unparalleled. I'm going to talk about it more tomorrow. I hate to waste a good stat before a Marketing Monday, but YouTube, just random ass YouTube, ad revenue makes more money than Netflix as a company. Do you know what I'm saying? YouTube ad revenue is higher than Netflix's entire revenue. So, and that's paid subscriptions. YouTube's, yeah. So anyway, well, I'll show a graph for it. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. But just to get you a sense that YouTube is like incredibly powerful, incredibly large. It is like the main source of media for a generation at this point. Like Gen Z especially, but even if you include Gen Alpha, it's like even worse. They're like 100% raised on it. And yeah, TikTok is the only real competitor to YouTube. So it's we'll see. But and so they have that at their back pocket at all times. And so if they ever do get a full, and it's very hard. Don't get me wrong, it's very hard for YouTube to shift a lost battle. Network effects are very tough to crack. A network effect is where someone using a platform or service makes it better for you. For example, if you have 3 friends and one of them is on Facebook, then Facebook is kind of good, right? If 2 of them are on Facebook, Facebook's like, oh, pretty good. If 3 of them are on Facebook, then Facebook's great. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the idea of a network effect. Now, if it's only your uncles that you hate and they're all posting racist shit, Facebook is terrible. So it works in reverse. But network effects is where as more people that you know and like use it, it gets better. And Twitch has that, where every time a streamer, the more streamers that use it, it gets better for other streamers. Because then there's more people watching, more viewers, more streamers, more viewers, more streamers. It snowballs. Network effects. It's hard to beat that. Once you start winning with network effects, it's very hard to unbeat it. But YouTube has the VOD capability that gives them like infinite ability to outlast. And they always have eyeballs. As a viewer who never chats, YouTube streams are so much better. Yeah, and they also have better tech. We talked about it last time, but YouTube has, let's get it. There are a lot of things that I've noticed more since Ludwig has gone over, since that's the only time I really have an excuse to check out YouTube. There are some whack things that they still have to fix. And there are problems on the streamer side. But they do have instant VOD, instant high quality VOD, and they do have the ability to rewind live, which is amazing. Twitch needs both of those things. Those are so good, and Twitch is so bad at them. And algorithm, yeah, but their algorithm for finding live stuff is still kind of whack because there's just not enough of it. But yeah, the algorithm for YouTube VODs is incredible. It's one of the best things ever. Do you really want rewind live during an old leak triage? I guess on Twitch I don't want rewind live so people can't find all my fucking address and phone number, but so those are the main things. And so anyway, it's if they have 5 more big people coming all in this community, that's just powerful. That's a powerful message. Like YouTube is not pulling a mixer here. They are not like grabbing a couple big names, realizing it's not working and quitting. They are grabbing big names and then slowly but surely building the building blocks around them to succeed. And it seems like Valkyrie is kind of their lead because Ray has been the most successful YouTube streamer that's consistent. I mean, I think there's a Minecraft. There's like, who's the Minecrafter? What's his name? Technoblade. No. Dreams streams on Twitch too. Technoblade. Technoblade has been phenomenally successful, but he's not very active. And Tommy Innit does Twitch. So, Technoblade has cancer. Yeah. Wait, I didn't know that, but I don't think that's why he's not. Is that why? Because, listen, I'm just separating it. I don't want to bring in his cancer. Did he used to stream a lot? Because, for an example, Tommy Innit does not have cancer, but he does not stream very often. I thought the Minecrafters in general had a strategy where they just don't stream very often. Did he used to stream a lot? I don't think it has to do with that, and I would hate to say that's the reason. That's what I'm saying. But I'm not an expert. If he used to stream all the time and then he got cancer, then that's extremely. Then I'm sorry I brought it up, but I don't think that's why. I think it's. I'm just keeping it totally separate. My knowledge of Minecraft streamers is they're all super inconsistent in general, regardless of IRL situation. YouTube needs Twitch Prime equivalent. He didn't turn that off before. Yeah, so that's what I thought. So anyway, what I'm saying is Ray makes sense. Ray makes more sense to be as your lead because she's extremely active. She streams a lot every day and is very well connected with a lot of brand safe people. And if they pull over more and more of those people, Ludwig is a big one. Toast would have been a big get, but I think YouTube didn't bid enough or something. If Cutie gets YouTube money, it's raps. You think so? For her events, maybe. She has... Cutie's weird because she has massive events, but like day-to-day streams is pretty normal. I think what they're trying to get is like... YouTube having streamer rewards would be big, though. That is true. Streamer rewards on YouTube would be big. Yeah, and again, it connects to Lud. So it's smart. It would be something worth considering for sure. For sure. I mean, they've got to think about it. They got to talk to her. But I'm thinking I think the biggest get they could have gotten, which explains why Twitch fought it so hard, is Pokimane. If YouTube got Pokey, that is probably the biggest deal. I think Pokey is like one of the last things holding Twitch's wholesome image for advertisers. I think even more than XQC is what I'm trying to say. Because I think that's a big deal. Like being able to get ad money requires you to pitch to like a brand like McDonald's and imply that it's going to be on generally safe shit. You know, you guys remember the adpocalypse on YouTube way back in the day. It's where a bunch of advertisers got spooked that their ads were being shown on unsafe stuff. And they all pulled from YouTube at once. And then YouTube made a bunch of things to change that and make it safer for them. And like Twitch is at risk of that at all times. Because it's even more live. And, you know, the biggest streamers are generally degens. And so, you know, Twitch gets a lot of mileage out of putting Pokimane on every ad and like every internal deck that they show to like she is very valuable to the company in terms of the image. And if she didn't sign the deal, it would have been a big get. Can you imagine the Atrioc 19 was on YouTube? Huge win. It is on YouTube. YouTube advertisers are chomping at the bit to get Slime's Valorant streams. Slime's shirtless, raging, calling Riot Games pedophiles Valorant streams are, I mean, that's the white whale, dude. That's what they're trying. That's what everyone wants. The bidding war is absurd. You know what I'm saying? I think it's funny. Yeah, it's probably the reverse. It's probably like it's hot potato. They would both bid to get him off the platform. It's like if Slime tried to stream on YouTube, YouTube would pay him a certain amount of money to go back to Twitch. This is tangential, but he was pretty polite, Slime, during the poker game. Pretty polite for, you know, Phil Hellmuth not shutting the fuck up. Unexpectedly polite. I think he was just, you know, in his grind mode. Yeah, for Slime, I think because it would have been very easy to say shut the fuck up to Phil Hellmuth. It's not like anyone would be like giving you looks, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't. If YouTube gets Psychic, it's over for Twitch. If they get Sykkuno and Psychic, they'd have the fucking duo. Is it down bad? Nah, it's all Ludwig's money anyway. Ludwig ended up. Is that why VTubers are so popular on YouTube streaming because of that network thing? Yes. Yeah. VTubers have kind of mastered this. You know who else mastered it was the Dream SMP guys for a while. You know, it's like where if any one of them was going offline, they would raid the other person and then keep the fucking viewer cycle going. And there'd always be one of them live, and viewers would they'd be on each other's streams. And it's like you create I remember we saw this. We saw this when we first looked at the map. I wonder if the old map still exists. Yeah, here it is. Literally, here it is. It was this. It was that first map of Twitch when Minecraft was starting to blow up, and this was shared viewership, and they didn't cross over at all. Almost all the viewership was isolated to this island with these big, the thick lines between them. They just watched each other. There was always some content going on. So here's the example though. If you take one of them out, the viewers just watch the rest. You know what I'm saying? You have to take a huge chunk and then you get the whole ecosystem. And then the viewers actually stick to your platform. And Minecraft has probably too many people to get them all. Except Connor. Yeah, Connor's the crossover. It helps to have child audience with infinite free time. Yeah, but I mean, almost all of Twitch is young. All of Twitch is young. Ranboo would be huge. Yeah, but again, getting just Ranboo. You'd want to get Ranboo, Dream, Tommy in it, Tubbo, Filza, Quackity, Carl Jacobs. You get all those at once, suddenly, you've turned Twitch into dead for Minecraft. You know what I'm saying? Suddenly, every even new casual Minecraft streamer wants to stream on YouTube because that's where the Minecraft viewers are. That's that's the ecosystem where you can build up a new stream. Do you think Twitch exclusivity going away will change anything? No, listen, I'm not so sure. I talked about this already. You guys have seen the Twitch, the leaks on the new Twitch system. I don't know if they're going to go through with removing exclusivity, but I do know that they're going to try and claw back all the money they're giving to top streamers. That's it. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what they do. But I think the only thing they're planning on doing is trying to get out of all of the contracts that they've given over the years that have given great deals to legacy streamers. They're just trying to claw it all back to 50-50 so they can make more money. I'm impressed Techno can go live randomly and just burst 100K viewers last minute. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Techno's fucking huge. The biggest Minecrafters are fucking insanely huge. They have an insanely dedicated audience. Do you have a contract? Everyone who's partnered has a contract. I have a contract. It's the default. You know what's crazy, though? Can I talk about this? The contract of Twitch. I don't even know if I can talk about this. The Twitch contract, I will say, I'm not going to discuss any numbers or details of it, except to say that it automatically renews if you don't legally write in and stop it. So it is a little bit, it's a little cringe. It automatically renews. So you have a 2-week period or something where you can, but if you're not ready for that, then you're locked in for another 2 years, or year. And I'm not looking too closely at it, but it is. I did notice that because now I'm telling too much. I'll be honest. I wanted to see my contract because I was mad that I wasn't getting a better split. And then I looked at my contract and saw a bunch of like, huh. But basically, I was messaging Twitch and I was like asking for a better split, and they were like, no, smiley face, and I was like, give me my fucking contract. Let me see my contract, because also I don't. This might be an error with my accounts. I can never tell if it's like Twitch's bad or shady UI or the fact that I was an employee and have a weird account. I can never tell. Like, I have been a partner for 2 years now, and I have, you know, a good amount of subs, and I still don't have access to bounty boards. I still don't get some features, but it's probably because my account is so fucking whack on the back end. And so I never know if like this is only happening to me or anyone else. But what is bounty board? It's like Twitch's ability. You know how like you'll see a streamer randomly go like, let's watch a movie trailer. And it's an ad. Basically, there's a bounty board where you can just like a company can just put up like ads. And if you have a certain size stream, you can just click it, do it, and be done. Like it removes all the middleman. You don't need an agent or anything. And of course, Twitch gets a fat cut. I wouldn't do like 90% of them, but I would do the movie trailer ones. Because I watched movie trailers for free on this fucking stream. I think we had a stream where we sat here and watched fucking 15 upcoming movie trailers. I could have got fucking racks. I could have fucking got racks for that. I'm doing it for free anyway. I'm giving them free advertising. I want to get paid to watch the Red Notice trailer. You watch the entire Matrix movie out of order? Okay, that's not on the bounty board. Let me tell you, the bounty board doesn't have watch fucking 14 Matrix clips out of order until you've seen most of the movie. There's not a lot of profit in that for anyone. It was more than 14. All right, don't fucking shame me for being a big Matrix fan. Cringe. Yes! Babe, I'm so excited. I'm so hungry.
Me too. It's hot.
Babe, oh, sorry.
Third time me.
I was.
You say, babe, I'm not going to show it?
Yeah, but I am going to show it.
Well, how are you doing show it?
Delicious karaage. She hates when I say it like that. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Is she wearing a bra? Oh, I should have checked. Fuck. Is that anime food? Damn. Dude, I saw a great tweet. Oh, shit. Can I find it? Damn, this tweet was fucking making me chortle. Full on exhale through my nose chortling. That's how fucking funny this was. I'm not even kidding. I literally exhaled air through my nose. This is it. Okay. So it was a post where they said Elon Musk is reportedly considering monetizing viral tweets. And then he quote tweeted it and said, "Why does the food in anime always look so good?" The same fucking line that people farm every 1 month for fucking 200,000 likes. This is hope. Yeah. But it does though. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Dude, imagine the year is 2024. Your day job is logging in at the fucking viral meme factory. You wake up, you have your cup of coffee. You post, why did a shrimp fry this rice? Clock out. Every single day. 365 days a year. You make about $48 after all fees and Twitter fees. Yeah, literally a bus week. Yeah, man, do you ever get tired of school or work? Bro, if this goes through, if this shit goes through, I have ADHD. And you're gonna back me up. If this goes through, I have severe ADHD and we're gonna talk about it every day. And I'm gonna tell you dude, and I'm also gonna get my meds every day. Every single day I'm gonna say, dude, were people living like this? Just got my ADHD meds for the first time. Is this how people live? Oh my God. And I'm gonna do that every single day until I am a fucking wealthy, until I'm wealthier than fucking Elon Musk. Oh. Is this what focus is like? Yeah, yeah. I'm also gonna be dealing with finals. I'm gonna be fucking 31. Oh God. Does anyone else find it so hard and like? Why do teachers keep giving us homework when we we don't even have time to live? Why do we drive in the parkway but park in the driveway? You just made $1,000. Go off, King. I'm actually, by the way, speaking of this, as an idea, it feels very bad. Unless they fix some other stuff, because the problems we're talking about are real. That people will just spam the same fucking boring mass appeal stuff over and over. There's going to be like farms of big accounts that retweet each other to make money. Like the incentives are just bad. And then also the stealing and spam. Like anytime anything funny gets posted that starts to get any traction, there'll be big accounts that like instantly tag it, steal it, post it. And they already do that, but there's not even money in it. There's like barely any money. And it's going to be so much worse if there's... Let's become Instagram? Yeah, basically. Basically. What's the link I'm getting hit with? What's the link I'm getting? You're telling... What's this? Dude, imagine... The year is 2024. Dude, imagine the year is 2024. Did you just clip a piece of rice flying out of my mouth? Post it on Twitter. You'll make some money. Stupid ass. Did you just say, lol W, he do be munching? I don't know why I found that so funny. He do, though. He really do. Holy shit, he do be munching for real, for real. It's like, what did that contribute? Ow. I was on a first date with a guy yesterday and a little bit of food kept falling out of his mouth. Okay, but you know, you were probably talking about coffee cow memes, so it's like you know, maybe it's a match made in heaven. You both have ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? You take the good with the bad. Everyone Where's the link that we're being linked to? Oh, this is an even better one. You're telling me a shrimp fried this depression gives you short-term memory. This how I'm trying to be. This apple really snapped. With Rihanna, where's the album? Doja Cat is the world's next superstar. The two worst feelings are having a job and not having a job. Tom Holland and Zendaya or so. Holy shit, so relatable. 287,000 likes. Oh, I can't even. By the way, what's let me check something. For real. Yeah, what's this? Exclusive. I want to check out Twittergate. Update on Twittergate. Elon Musk is trying to lower the price. Oh no, I'm sorry. He's taking on more financing. His personal price. I'm sorry. The personal amount that he has to put up front. He did just sell some more shares of Tesla. But the point is, I think this is still not a locked deal. I still think, I think it's, I mean, listen, if you're a betting man, probably 90% to happen. But the deal that was announced, I still feel is flimsy. I still feel like there's got to be some changes because the risk is so high. What is Tesla stock at today? Oh, it's back up. That's why. Dude, just watch this number. This will determine whether the deal goes through or not. If this has a good day, it's going to go through. If this is a bad day, there's going to be stalling. This is literally the fucking number that's going to determine whether or not this Twitter deal goes through. What if it was all front so we could steal his Tesla stock? Bro, he already did that. He already did that with the Twitter poll vote thing. And he sold like a massive amount. He literally already did a big front to sell Tesla stock. I doubt he's doing it again with Twitter. I think he just wanted to buy it, but it's just going to be such a risky purchase. Wasn't there a $1 billion contract termination fee? Yes, there was. And there is. But, for example, the amount that Tesla went up today is worth more than $1 billion to him. So if he thought that canceling the deal would cause Tesla stock to go up, because it went down when the deal was announced. I mean, it's still down. It's well down over the month, right? If he thought this would cause it to go back up, it would be worth it to pay the fee and get out of these incredibly risky loans he's taken on. How much fucking stock does he have? I mean, a lot. He's quote unquote the founder. I mean, he bought the full company and then it went public. So, I mean, I don't know. What is his current share of Tesla? Elon Musk share of Tesla. He has 17% of the company. 175 million shares of Tesla. But, so all these companies, like Facebook, Amazon, Tesla, etc., have what's called dual class shares. And that means some shares get a lot more votes than others. So even though Elon Musk only owns 17% of the company, his shares have like 10x the voting right or 20x the voting rights. So he has over 50% of the votes. So he can't be outvoted when it comes to Tesla. Zuckerberg is the king of this. Because Zuckerberg doesn't own that much of Facebook. Zuckerberg share of Facebook. Let me see. Yeah. Zuckerberg, or Meta. Zuckerberg only owns about 13% of the company, but he has 100% of the votes, basically. His shares have like 200x voting power, something crazy like that. So nobody at the company, even though they own a lot more of it, like even if every other owner, even if 90% of the owners of Meta wanted to do something and he didn't want to do it, he doesn't have to do it. How did he get that deal? When he was the founder, when he was early on, he negotiated it. When they thought he was really important to the company's growth. So what does owning Meta stock even mean? It means you get a vote, but it doesn't matter because Zuckerberg has all the votes. And if they ever pay dividends, they don't. You would get a cut of that. So yeah, there's no real value in it. The only reason you own a share is because you think the company's going to grow and it'll be worth more. Why are those more valuable negotiation stuff? What do you mean? To have the high voting shares means you just can't get voted out of your own company. You know, for example, like Apple removed Steve Jobs as CEO. People don't know, like the first edition of Apple, Steve Jobs was CEO. He was too young to like know how to do it. So they brought in a new CEO from Pepsi, an ex-Pepsi employee, to be the CEO. And Jobs was like in charge of innovation. And the guy canned Jobs. They fired him. Kicked him out of his own company. Because it was not dual class shares. And he got outvoted. The board just removed him. And it was in a movie. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think everyone's quoting the same sugar water line. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's very iconic. And so he got removed. And then eventually they brought him back when they bought his company Next, and he removed CEO. But so anyway, what's interesting is, if you have dual class shares, it's very hard for your company to be taken over unless you want to give it up. But it means it's kind of shitty for your shareholders because they're not buying as much. And Twitter is a company that does not have dual class shares. Like Jack Dorsey, founder and CEO of Twitter, did not have any special power. He could be removed by the board. He didn't own over 50%. And nobody at Twitter has, like, my shares of Twitter are worth the same as anybody else's. I have the same vote for my share as the CEO of Twitter. I just have fewer votes. And so that's why it's so ripe as a takeover opportunity for Elon Musk. Because he can literally just buy all of the stock. Why don't companies pay dividends? Amazon kind of pioneered this. So it used to be, the idea was like, company gets big, makes a bunch of profit. You split the profit equally amongst all shareholders. And that's the idea. Everyone buys into the company. They buy a piece of the company. That gives it money to build out factories and stuff, grow. And then when it makes profit, you split that among shareholders. That's dividends. That's the old idea. But, it became much more popular as of late for big tech companies, largely pioneered by Amazon, who did it first and best, I think, to not do dividends at all. They just don't do dividends. They take all of the profit, they reinvest it in the company and keep growing it. And then if the company keeps dominating and growing, the stock price itself goes up. Do you know what I'm saying? So if I buy Coca-Cola for $50, it's probably not going to go to $100. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably go to like 52. The stock price will grow very slowly, but I get cash every year. That's the idea, is you get cash every year. But instead, they don't give you any cash. You don't pay any taxes on it. And the stock value just keeps going up because Amazon keeps growing. That's their plan. It's like the high growth, but it only works if you have some way to keep growing and you have a use for the money. And most big companies don't. Like once you hit a mature phase of a company, generally the money's often spent on stupider and stupider shit. And you should just give that fucking cash back to their shareholders. Y'all, I might do Reddit tonight. Amazon wasn't close to the first. I mean, in the history of companies, no, but it's the one that popularized it. Amazon is the example that most tech companies drew it from, and it made it popular on Wall Street. Are we doing, how does Meta keep the majority with Mark for new shareholders? What do you mean? Yeah, he just has 13% of the shares, and they have fucking 100x voting rights. That's what it is. The deal was when they went public. how much are dividends typically? No, dividends are literally like you take the whatever profit the company made. It's like if we have like, 4,000 people in here. If we all invested in a lemonade stand together and the lemonade stand made $10 profit, then we would split $10 among 4,000 people. That's a dividend. You just take the profit, split it up, pay it out. So you made fucking 0.0001 cents or whatever. And so like Coca-Cola doesn't need a lot of money to finance new stuff. Okay? Coca-Cola is a cash generating machine. They spend money on marketing. They already have factories set up. They're not like expanding too much. So they have all this extra profit they make, and they just pay it out to shareholders. But there's like there's millions of them. So everybody gets a little bit for every share you have. But, other companies do different. Can you explain that to me again? But as I'm 5 years old, it's like in Among Us, if the crewmate is sussy. Is that okay? All right. So I think we might do. Anyway, is there anything else about Sykkuno? I kind of went off on a tangent there. I want to talk about Sykkuno. Yeah, I don't know. I think the guess is Fuseli. Fuseli and other OTV friends. And then keep them all together. I don't know. Lily Pichu, maybe? What was this? If you want to recap the poker thing at all, what else was a recap? It was funny. It was good. Everyone knows it. Tom Dwan was tired. Phil Hellmuth was an asshole. Ninja was pretty funny. Who dat says they only offered me $3 million, so I said nah. King, dude. And you know why that was? Because $3 million is not worth it to stop your main content, which is watching full copyrighted Disney films. He believes in his content. Okay. Damn, this was so tasty. I should put a ring on that woman. Why can Twitch have so much copyrighted stuff on it? Just technical challenges. They can't live scan and take down copyrighted shit yet. They'll get there. Unfortunately for me and my Shark Tank addiction. Oh, we are going to watch Shark Tank. In fact, let's watch Shark Tank here. Let me go get water. And then let's... we have actually a great Shark Tank today. They can, they just don't. No, they can't. I mean, they have stuff for music. They don't have it for like... They don't have anything near what YouTube has. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! What's good? All right. How about we check the Reddit? How about we do that? Because we're going to do Targeting Tuesday tomorrow. So let's check the Reddit, which requires everyone find a partner in chat. 2 partners, in fact, and hold hands. Everyone find a partner and hold hands. Yeah, we'll do Shark Tank afterwards. I think it'll be a quick Reddit. Everyone find a partner, hold hands, okay? And then as one voice, raise your eyes to the heavens and sing together the song of our people. As we always know, before we go to the Reddit, we sing the iconic Reddit song. Sing it with me, chat.
It's time for Reddit with Atrioc. So let's go see what memes are at the top. Are this week's posts fire or flops? So go join r/Atrioc.
It has been a minute, but we are back to the r/Atrioc subreddit. Let's see. Again, this is the biggest subreddit. As we always know, before we go to the... Oh, God. We're getting there. The biggest subreddit on the internet, in fact. Literally the #1 largest. And the content is flowing. I have not been on here in a minute, so let's see what is top of the week. Right off the bat, 1,200 people thought I looked like Mark Zuckerberg in a photo from Genesis 2 years ago. That has single-handedly been 90% of the content on this subreddit. I don't look like Mark Zuckerberg. There's just not a similarity. No, it's not true or factual. No, because he looks way robotic, and I look cool and hip. And I look like I'm definitely, I got like a glint in my eye and a smile and a humanity in my voice. No, the eyes are very different. Look how cold his are and how warm mine are. Like if you saw mine, you'd be like, oh, this guy wants to have a friendly conversation. This guy probably enjoys going outside, touching grass, playing with his dog. He's a human. And then the guy on the left, you're like, oh, robot. Warm eyes Ewing, they call me. Yeah. So really, this is very flawed. Atrioc when his dad is yelling at somebody in Germany. Yeah, okay, yes, I did do this. It's the problem with a meme like this is it's like if I told you the sky was blue and then you posted an image of a blue square and said the color of the sky. It's like, yeah, you're just telling me what I told. Yes, I was eating chips when my dad was yelling at somebody. It's just repeating. There's no new information here. Funny because it's true. I guess that. And we wonder why. It's funny that we're looking down on Tucker Carlson for giving people what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? It's like every fucking form of media is turning towards this. Just give people exactly what they want to hear. Anyway, this was a great moment. This was like an all-time moment in my life. It's a good bonding moment between me and my dad because he found it very funny after the fact. I pulled out the coffee cow gambit for my capstone presentation. For what? Wildcat for what, dude? Why are you doing this? That's not a gambit. Don't wear a full suit and talk about coffee cow. Logo design? That's the only one that makes sense. I hope to God you didn't mention anything about it and you're like, yeah, this is a random idea I had for a coffee company. For a Sigma class. This is your capstone presentation in Sigma 401. Congrats. You probably aced it. You probably aced it. I showed my mom, who has worked in marketing for over 30 years, Big A's video about the GIF Ludacris fail, and she personally worked on it for months. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to your mom? That's crazy. That's wild. Bro, it's like I didn't like Ninja's rebrand. But if I had been at that poker table last night, do you think I'd have been all night fucking roasting his rebrand? Hey, watch this video, Ninja. It's one of the shittiest rebrands I've ever seen. No, I wouldn't do that. Because I can't talk to people in public. What I would do is hold my phone up and play the video loudly in his face. But I wouldn't look him in the eye or say anything. It's a difference. I have the courtesy to avoid eye contact and just play a YouTube video off my phone as loud as I can. It's different. It's cooler. Anyway, I stand by my opinion. I don't think it was a very effective ad. We won 3 Cleos, 2 Andys, and 2 Reggies, to name a few. Is that just a... Is that a party? I am pretty sure Ludacris GIF ad Clio. Let's just do a quick check. If you guys don't know, Clios are advertising awards. I don't see anything about this. But also, listen, I'm just going to be honest with you. Advertising awards, first of all, I'm not even sure this is true. I'm not even sure your mom's telling the truth. I think she's just capping. But even more importantly than that is, like, advertising awards are notoriously a scam. They are just pats on the backs from other advertisers. They have nothing to do. There's like no correlation between increased sales and advertising awards. Generally, if you make an ad that's like, this guy, you know, like a sad ad of a guy with like one leg overcoming adversity to finally upgrade his checking account at Chase, you'll win an award, but it won't do anything, you know? So anyway, don't show this to your mom. Don't show this to your mom. She seems like a nice person who's worked a lot of years in marketing, but I'm not gonna lie to my audience to protect your mom's feelings. Please just stop sending my clips to your mother, who is clearly proud of her work, and that's fine. If the mom is watching this, call me. You know what you should show her? Is Who Dat stream. That's a good idea. The 3 line. Oh, there's a Clio. Let's see. Let's see. Clio Awards. Oh, what does it say? Does it say it won? Creative effectiveness. Over what? Silver winner. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I'm not listen, I'm going into it. I am going to tell you honestly that these awards are generally scams. But I don't, it's weird because you're bringing your mom into it. I'm not trying to, I'm talking broadly. And I stand, I think we can, you know, just agree that there hasn't been a cultural shift from the Ludacris rapping while eating peanut butter ad from a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? Has that had relevancy? Has that had staying power? Are we all still talking about that? We should be. We are now. Maybe that's part of... Wait, maybe your mom is mind gaming me. Maybe I'm giving a free influencer campaign to this ad. Oh, God. I'm getting 9-headed. If your circle isn't talking about Ludacris eating peanut butter, then find a new circle. Anyway, okay, moving on. This is a guy separate to see. The green out though, that's the winner. Okay, well, the green out. Don't fucking get me started. But if you guys know, no NVIDIA announcement prior to the green out had ever broken 50,000 concurrents, ever, and the green out got 550,000. So you know there was a direct numerical impact. Okay, and the best single day launch sales. Okay. So maybe. No Clio. We didn't submit. I'm not going into it. We didn't get a silver Clio. No, we didn't. Okay. Clio list plus ratio plus L. All right, fine. You know what? My lifelong dream of getting a Clio is what's making me angry here. And in fact, the Ludacris GIF ad is the greatest fucking ad in history. We're all just jealous of it. The world of marketing all collectively knows that Ludacris eating peanut butter and trying to rap was the most brilliant creative. And we're all just trying to catch up. And I'm sorry that I pretended otherwise. Okay, so that's your mom. And I'm also pissed because our next NVIDIA ad of Ludacris trying to play PC games with peanut butter in his mouth it just feels undercut. Okay, what's next? Atrioc's dad liked this Lamau. What is this? Bro, my dad needs to get his ass off Twitter. For real. Virgin Atrioc, Chad Atrioc's dad. Bro, this is so old. Oh, wow, this is 20. This is like literally when I was playing Last of Us, like the first thing I ever streamed. He liked this recently or just now? Are you just looking at his likes? Oh, he probably liked. When did he like? He liked this in 2020. Holy shit! I'm gonna call my dad, dude. He's going to his head. My mom said it's going to his head. My mom told me that my dad won't stop talking about his appearances on my stream. He said he's the LOL W master and the Drake master now is what he learned. Yeah, he's really fucking got it. He's really got it. He knows how to make him laugh. He knows how to make him think. Coffee, quote, Brandon Cow, pictured attempting to keep his true identity hidden from his fans on his alt account. Yeah, you caught me. You caught me. I wanted to separate Dream and Atrioc, so I created this whole... I actually created the whole Coffee Cow thing so that I could pretend to hate coffee on Dream's account. But you guys saw through it yet again. You geniuses! You saw through the Clio thing, you saw through this. It's almost like you disagree with everything. Irrationally and annoyingly, over and over as a mob. Genius. Okay. The exact same laugh? No, we don't. My laugh is more full and full bodied, you know? Remember this? I don't even know if you remember the story.
Okay.
Do you remember you were yelling at a guy in Germany and I was in the room? Just behind the door?
I forgot you were in the room.
Those are different laughs. Those are different laughs. Like, first of all, if they were the same laugh, it's my dad. Oh my God, you guys have similar facial features. Like, we're genetically linked. You know what I'm saying? It's like we caught him. We caught him. He's got similar features to his dad. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. But it's not even that similar. It's just like we are both laughing at the same time. Anytime you laugh at the same time as somebody, it sounds similar. Everyone knows that. Big A is different in person. User reports, what the fuck is this? So this is a real photo. Wow, I didn't realize my chin was so prominent IRL. Yeah, unedited for sure. This is me and Polite and was it Zoo? Yeah, just hanging out. Just hanging out. Unedited. Classified and yassified. Yes, sir. When the factor meal hits. Yeah. Yeah. I was a little embarrassed when this photo was taken because I hadn't done my jaw workout that day. So I was looking a little bit. It wasn't looking as prominent as it usually does, like right now. It was kind of looking like a weak jaw. But it's fine. After checking my stocks on public. Yeah. Anyway, it was really fun just seeing people. Should have. Oh, speaking of Sigmas, how self-made billionaires got their start. Bill Gates had lunch with Jay-Z. Jeff Bezos had lunch with Jay-Z. Elon Musk had lunch with Jay-Z. And Warren Buffett had lunch with Jay-Z. Crazy how I think 3 out of 4 of these guys are older than Jay-Z. Yet their first lunch with him is what changed their life. I was thinking about this because, you know how like people use that as an absurd example? Like, would you rather have $1 million or $500,000 or lunch with Jay-Z, right? And so the idea is like, what the fuck? How could that lunch possibly be worth it? Get the $500K. But then you think about what Alan Keating did last night. He did double that. He did 1.2 million, and it wasn't even lunch with Jay-Z, bro. It was like small talk dinner with fucking slime. It's crazy. It's crazy. To sit across the table from Ninja, he dropped 1.2 million. Did he get solid business advice? Did he learn how to grow a stream? I don't think so. I don't think Mr. Beast was dropping YouTube thumbnail tips. I think he just took his money. I can't believe like that outlandish example came true and it was worse. Did you know that Alan Keating is Dan Bilzerian's poker protege and best friend? I did not know that. That's crazy because he didn't give off a Bilzerian vibe at all. He wasn't He wasn't cocky or loud or outspoken or douchey or. That's crazy. Yeah, he seems like a totally nice guy. It's really funny. He is not a poker prodigy. By any stretch of the imagination. There's no way you lose fucking, I don't know, 24 buy-ins in a night with amateurs. I don't think he even ran that bad. I think he was playing every single hand and then just calling station. That was not a regular table to be fair. I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of table. It's not like, you know. I think if you are a good poker player and you got really unlucky, you could just do what Tom Dwan did, which was basically fall asleep at the table and fold all night. And just play safe. Like, to be down that many, you have to do something wrong. I love Phil Hellmuth is down 30K, turns into a rampaging baby. I mean, Phil Hellmuth could be up. Phil Hellmuth could have been up and he'd be a baby. Phil Hellmuth has been a baby in every table I've ever seen from him ever. For years. For fucking decades. It's so played out. It has nothing to do with, like, I think people are reading too much into it is the only thing I'll say. People are acting like he had a bad night. I think that was that was not any different from any night he's ever had. And it wasn't in response to like any of the streamers. It wasn't in response to him losing money. It was his entire shtick that he's run over and over for decades. But the problem was it wasn't that entertaining. Yeah, it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess, well, you know what? Maybe it was. End of the day, when you're playing the villain, because the best point of the night is Ninja's 10 on him, right? I think without Phil, it's actually less of a story. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. I think people like love to hate him, obviously, but they secretly do want the villain. Especially if there's a bunch of people that don't know shit about poker. You know what I'm saying? It gives you someone to hate on, someone to cheer for. It probably was better than... the more I think about it, it's probably... Anyway, that's probably why his shtick works. But it was... I mean, in the moment, the reason it works is because it actually is annoying. Like, when I was watching and he wouldn't shut the fuck up about that one hand with Alex Botez, it was, like, really annoying. It was like, bro, shut the fuck up. But he does this every time, so I don't know. I guess it works. But also, like, I don't know, if he's not there, you don't get the ninja dunking on. Like, people dunking on him was fun. And I don't think anyone there was villain enough to be fun dunking on. All I'll say is, if that table didn't have Phil and didn't have Alan Keating, I don't know what stories it would have. Comparison. All of the money came from Alan, and all of the hate comes from Phil. So I don't know. What do you have Edge open? I have Microsoft Edge open because it is the only way I can see non-dark mode stuff. Since I have built-in dark mode on Chrome. Everyone needs a filled hay. I don't know if he needed to be there, but I do know that Tom Dwan was very polite and nice, but he was also fucking asleep at the table, so he wasn't, like, as a pro, he was almost not there. Tom Dwan didn't do any crazy hands. He didn't try any crazy bluffs. He literally had, like, no money in pot, folded almost all night, played safe and solid, made 30 bucks. So if Phil Hellmuth wasn't there and it was just Tom Dwan, it's almost like the pros aren't there. And yeah, I don't know about it. I just think people often it's like people that say I hate drama. I hate drama, but they're always in drama. I feel like everyone that talks, for me, it was so, I didn't even think about it the next day, the Phil Hellmuth thing. But then I saw on Twitter, everyone's talking about it nonstop, like it's the biggest fucking deal. And I think it's just like the people that are so obsessed with it actually secretly love Phil being there. People that are hating on Phil the most are people that actually love him being there because that's what made them hooked into the stream. I didn't give a shit. Like, it's like he's doing the same shit he's always done. You know what would be great though? Daniel Negreanu. Yeah, Daniel Negreanu would be amazing because he would not be like Tom Dwan last night. Daniel Negreanu would be fucking active in hands, making jokes, getting involved, trying crazy plays. Daniel Negreanu would have been awesome. He would be the ideal guest. I don't know why they didn't even think about him. I don't know why they didn't get him, actually. Daniel Negreanu would have been the perfect ambassador. He's already the best pro ambassador. He would be the best. Phil Ivey? Maybe. I mean, Phil Ivey's a great player. He's very, 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 very relaxed at a table like this. I don't think he wouldn't talk. He's like a dead serious like kind of player. I don't know. I don't know if he'd be a good choice. Phil Locke would be good. Yeah, Phil Locke is even still active. I don't know. If you had played, do you think you'd been up at the table? No, I don't think so. Now that the table was like pretty random and pretty soft, and from what I saw, it's like if you got any good premium holding, you got paid. So table was very, very, coin flippy and luck based. But I would be too scared money. I would have lost over time. Like I might have got lucky and gone up, but I would have lost over time because I would be too scared money. It's too much money. I am not wealthy enough to toss around $250,000 and not like be fucking clutching it. Yeah, similar. I think probably similar to how Slime played over the night. I think I would have had a similar run. Couple good hands, but overall, I don't think I would be able to be completely detached. But I think Slime has more live tournament experience than me too, so even better than that. I don't know. Slime played with Led's money. Yeah, Led staked Slime. So it wasn't his money, but still, it's like even if you're up, you know what I'm saying? It's like you I don't know. All I'm saying is if you even think of it as money at all, it's bad in poker. This is from my experience of playing poker. When you start thinking about it as money and not just like numbers, like chips and numbers and play money, then you play way worse. And I would definitely think of it as, I would think of it as like a percentage of a house. I would think of it as like, if I'm up this much, then this is a percentage of a house I want to buy. Yeah, 30%. Yeah, exactly. Just, yeah, again, I could afford the buy-in, but I could not afford it to the degree that I would be able to play around with it. Like the way Mr. Beast played last night was like clear to him that the money didn't matter at all. He had no fear of losing money, didn't care about losing money. If he was up, it didn't change him. If he was down, it didn't change him. You know what I'm saying? You literally, the wealth gap of him and this amount of money was massive enough that it didn't matter. That would obviously not be me. So I would have no real edge. And and more importantly, if I was down, I would be nothing. Some people were messaging me last night that that Keating was like my replacement at the table. I would be nothing like Alan Keating if I was down. I would be fucking furious. If I was down $500,000, I would be punching Mr. Beast in the face. I would be fucking screaming, crying, shitting, yelling at the dealer. $500,000? So no. Yeah. I'll be like, shut the fuck up, Phil Hellmuth. Let me complain about Bozez's hand for a second. That ace 9? Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's definitely broke talk, but I'm just telling you how it is. So that's why. Yeah, also that when I watched, I will say I was extremely, extremely glad that I didn't succumb to my temptation and put up 100 racks. Because I did think about it. I thought about it quite a bit. And when I watched that game, it was very fun to watch. And it was super well. It was super cool. And it got some moments. But when I watched it, I was so glad I didn't do it. for a fucking variety of reasons. And it's very obvious that even if I had done well at it, there's no video for me. Do you know what I'm saying? It was there's going to be one good video out of that, and it's going to be from Ludwig. Mr. B's not doing a video. The level of exposure that I would get from that is not worth $100,000. I was trying to justify it. Maybe Botez, because she fucking won so much. It makes me sad to hear about XQC's hardcore gambling addiction, and then it's a problem. Then he loses 100K in poker. I haven't heard too much about XQC's gambling addiction. What has he said about it? If it's public, if it's not public, then let's not talk about it at all. He lost $2 million in a month. $2 million last year. That's a lot. No, last month? $2 million last month. Wow, he actually is addicted. But he's doing it off stream? That's crazy. He gambles with Train off stream. So wait, so Train's getting paid. The whole thing is good for Train because he's sponsored. And then X just loses money and doesn't even is not even sponsored? That's crazy. Excuse his dad scolding him on stream. Let me see.
No. What do you mean, what's up?
No, stop. Yeah, I lost some money yesterday. What about it?
You're my little boy.
Dad, stop reading fucking clickbait articles, man. I lose money sometimes. It happens. What's up?
Traite-moi pas comme ça, là.
I mean, Dad, come on now.
Est-ce que t'es correct?
Yeah, of course I'm fine.
De 1 à 100, combien que t'es?
I'm like 110. Je me sens bien. It's okay.
Parle-moi en français.
Papa,
comme ça, j'ai pas à m'inquiéter?
Non, pourquoi est-ce que c'est...
That's really sad. yeah, I really, really hope he gets out of that addiction. That sounds terrible. I would assume, I'm hoping that it's still like, I mean, that's obviously a fuck ton of money, but he is extremely well off. I mean, he makes a ton of money. So I'm hoping it hasn't yet impacted him financially. But, you know, it's not a good habit to have. Yeah, he has dumb money. So, it's not like he's like, I don't think he's, I'm assuming, even based on the numbers that I'm hearing, that he's probably not in distress. But, the addiction lasts longer than the revenue, right? You know, you can't stream 24 hours a day for forever. He's probably not going to be doing it in 10 years, but you could still be addicted to gambling. It's, anyway, people comparing this to the poker stream is way off though. A celebrity poker tournament for 100K is way reasonable for XUC. That's completely reasonable amount of money. Other top influencers there, that's fine. I think it's not Alan Keating for sure, but and he walked away after losing one buy-in. XUC, it's funny because XUC's performance last night would make me think he doesn't have a gambling problem. Like, he handled it super well. He wasn't DJing at the table. He didn't do crazy flips. He didn't buy back in every time he didn't. You know what I'm saying? If he did what Alan Keating did, I would have thought he had a problem. Poker was fine, but slots, 1.2 million or 2 million in a month. That's crazy. He left to go play slots. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know. I didn't know about this. Yeah, wild. Is Alan Keating way richer than I assumed? I don't know. I assume. Yeah, I mean, listen, either he has the fucking nerves of steel or maybe he's being bankrolled by someone. I don't know. Maybe Dan Bilzerian's got his back and it's all money laundering. He's got to be fine because he definitely wasn't hurting emotionally. He's a VC guy? Yeah, we'll see. Is he a crypto guy? He paid Poda. He's probably fine. Yeah, I don't think he's hurting for the money. That's what I'm saying. Nobody acts like that when they're down $1 million unless they think they can. I mean, unless they're pretty sure they can cover it. You know what I'm saying? That he didn't even. He wasn't. He was remarkably composed. He runs private games with Justin Bieber or something. He's fine. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, he's probably good. And, if this was an ad for him to get invited to more streamer games, it was the best ad of all time. Maybe he's playing the long game. Nobody would refuse Alan Keating from any table ever after this. He literally paid for everyone else. You know what I'm saying? If this is the first big game and you pump $1 million out there, you are on everybody's invite list forever. Even if you win some now, because that's so memorable. So, yeah. Imagine next week they get fucking they get more streamers involved and he fucking starts dominating. He starts running hot. Yeah, you never know. You never fucking know. It's an ad for his private 200, 400. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Isn't the plot of a movie? Yeah, there's a movie called Rounders. It's got some similar stuff, but not really like that. Oh, yeah, wait, it's 10:24. I think it's time. I didn't get to much on the Reddit. I didn't get to much on the Reddit at all. Shit. I kind of want to watch Shark Tank. Wait, 1K dono? From who? Wait, what? I don't have donos. What are you guys paying 1K dono for? Oh, someone trolled. Yeah, I don't have donos, bro. Thank you for the subs, though. I do appreciate everyone's support for the subs. Dinga, thank you for the 3 months. Phoenix Fire Dog, thank you for the 16 months. JKR with the 14. Super Turtle Man with the 12. Classic Steam, thank you for the 3 months. Tron Javolta, thank you for the 3. Ficaludio, thank you for the prime. Pandone, thank you for the 4. Wolfie, thank you for the 7. Stylo, thank you for the 2 months. Mally, thank you for the 22 months. Lil Weenie Smooches. What a terrible, terrible, awful name. But I do appreciate the support. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Moogie Warlux, thank you for the 3 months. Is it true that you're going to go to Facebook Gaming? Yeah, you got me. Yeah, I'm Facebook's big get. YouTube gets Sykkuno and Facebook gets Atrioc. It's a real battle out there. Oh, geez. Shark Tank. Okay. Vinay Garrett, thank you for the sub. Holthus, thank you for the. You know what's funny? They probably picked me up because I've said so many nice things about Meta and Zuckerberg on this stream over the over the years. You know, it's probably just it's like getting me back for having Zuckerberg's back so many times when their stock collapsed and when I loved their rebrand and when I called Mark Zuckerberg not robotic. Okay, let me do. We have 4 minutes. I'm gonna do one more post. Let's see what we got. I think the main post that I'm being asked to look at is this one, which is an instruction manual to setting up Club Penguin, which I'm obviously not going to do right now, but we'll figure it out. Okay, Dylan, we'll figure it out. Atrioc in the EU as a kid, and it's Jake Hurwitz's face on a cow. This got 680 people to fucking go up. Feels strong, man. Glizzoid lol, coffee cow old. And then I hug cocaine. Yeah, this is all fantastic. And we thought about missing these? Enron rebrand. Made this sign for Big A. I don't know how to send it to you, but if you want, I'm happy to show you wherever you like. This is fucking sick. Yeah, I'll put it in the background. Wait, yeah, please. Reedle Beetle, we'll talk. Maybe you could message Quack, actually. He's kind of handling this shit. But we'll talk. I'm down. I would love to have this. This is really awesome. Thank you, Reedle Beetle. Then I want to talk about this. I need to take a moment. This stupid fucking image got posted on this subreddit over 100 times. All right, don't message Quack because he's on vacation. Reedle Beetle, you can just message me on Discord. This stupid fucking image got posted by 100 different people 100 times. Every single fucking new post on the subreddit was this image. I don't know where it came from, but every one of you fucks had the exact same idea. Insane. And this was already at 500 upvotes. So it was already at the top. And everyone's like, I'm going to submit it again. What are you talking about? So-called free thinkers when an image of the hot dog appears on the internet. It feels like every 2 weeks There is a new image of a hot dog that just hits the internet, and everybody has the exact same idea that they're the first one. Yeah, it's really comedy genius. Yes, the hot dogs look like fingers. No, I get it. I get it. Coffee Cow. Why is this art so good? The palette is different coffee beans. There's got to be something better to draw. You know? This is a very cute coffee cow, but it doesn't make sense because I don't drink coffee, as we've established. So I'll give it an upvote, but please, draw something else. Atrioc's profile picture in alternate realities. Okay, this is one where I'm Jake Hurwitz. This is one where I have the face of a cow, and I'm drinking coffee out of a Live, Laugh, Love mug. And this is the one where I'm like a spoon, but I'm wearing like a superhero mask of a man's skin. Yeah. No, this is worthwhile. I'm so glad I went back to the Reddit. Met a fellow Big A fan at Maine Day. Hashtag #UMaine. PogChamp. That's hype. People out there making friends. That's cool. I hope you guys... What I hope happened is that you both regurgitated my opinions to each other back and forth and agreed. That's my dream. My dream is that you looked him in the eye and said, you know, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think Meta's rebrand was bad. Yeah, I don't agree with that. That's true. And I think I chose a coffee cow. I don't know if Elon Musk's going to buy Twitter. Huge A, and then you face out my face to be larger. Love that. That is a Clio Silver award-worthy post. But you will not get into heaven because of this. I'll give you an upvote, but when you get to the pearly gates, St. Peter will say, I'm sorry. Yeah. He will show you this clip. He will say, you had a perfect game going, but then you did this Moo Raver thing. And you will have to... It's probably worth it. Don't get me wrong, because that was funny. But I just want you to know that you made that choice. Atrioc, I'm going to Connect 4 scholarship, and I wish to challenge you. Kansas University makes sense. This MF watching Coffee Cow on the prom bus. Wait, show of hands. How many of you are on the prom bus right now? What percentage of my audience is currently on their way or at prom? This is bad. Bro, you're literally watching best CSGO moments with Punch on the prom bus. I can't believe you're actually doing that. That's fucking sick. Yes, dude. Actual fan. Actual fan. I support you, King. God, you're not going to learn anything from fucking prom, dude. But you're going to learn a lot about the history of CSGO from my streams. All right, enough stalling. That was a great ending. I can't believe that you did that. I can't believe... Hey, if you don't have an Enron hat, I'll pay for one. Since you're the first person I've ever seen do this, it's the most actual taking the Sigma meme to real life. I will buy you one Enron hat. Actually, I'll buy you a Sigma tank. It would have been better if you showed up to prom in a... Yeah, the only problem is you wore a suit. If you wore a Sigma tank top and you watched this and you had no date, and also you were uninvited to this... You also weren't invited to this party bus. You just kind of forced your way in, sat down, started watching. Anyway, thanks for the Reddit recap. We'll have to check out some more... Not tomorrow, later. I don't know. I can't finish them all though. We have to go to. Oh wait, wait, one more. This is kind of weird actually. This is weird because someone found. Here, I'll just cut off the. I don't even know if I want to support this. I don't like it, but it is funny, so I will show it. I will show it, but don't do this in general. Someone found a very old Facebook photo of mine, which means, I don't know, they must know a friend of a friend because I have a private account. I don't know how they did it, but it's also like, I'm not embarrassed by it. It's whatever. It's just, but in general, like, don't like dox people or like go through their fucking history or whatever. Anyway, the old Facebook photo is me in college saying this to 4 likes. And I said, you know you're in college, number one. Your lunch at 3:30 in the afternoon consists of a big old bowl of Golden Grams and 2 recharge glasses filled with extra Golden Grams. I did post this. This is something I stand by. And it is true. I would eat a big bowl of Golden Grams and I would get recharge glasses so that I could pour it back in. So I just want you to know that I'm not like, I didn't like start liking Golden Grams because it's cool. That's what I want you to say. I know everyone's like, oh, Atrioc, he just knows that liking Golden Grams is the wave and he jumped on it to get clout on stream. No, I've been liking Golden Grams for decades, okay? I'm not a clout chaser here. I'm consistent. 4 likes, 10 comments got ratioed. Okay, well, you can't. Okay, yes, technically, I guess, if you count it like that. But the comments were all positive. Everyone liked it. It's just, it was a different time. There's no retweets on Facebook, you know? All right, Shark Tank time. Shark Tank time! If you've been enjoying the Reddit recap, thank you. If you dropped a sub or a prime, I do appreciate it. Support of the stream means the world to me. Allows me to do things like, unfortunately, pay editors. Very sad. But also some content ideas that I'm working on. And eventually, if I get enough primes, I can go give all my money to Mr. Beast in a poker game. Yes! Anonymous Gifter, thank you for the gifted. Immervit, thank you for the 2 months. But now, after all that, I'm going to be turning the stream offline and back on again. So anybody who's here for After Dark Shark Tank, just stay on stream. We're going to go offline and online again, and then watch a very special episode of Shark Tank. This is the episode of Shark Tank where Damon finally invests. And not only that, but invests well. This is a big one. This is a fucking game changer. This is a game changer of a Shark Tank. Let's get to it. I'm going to go offline, then online again. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Whoa. Communist Braun, thank you for the 5 gifted. Simon's Twitch channel, thank you for the 3 months. EU Frogs, appreciate it. Jaywalker, thank you for the 12. Floomple, thank you for the tier 1. Duckscore, thank you for the 9. I'll see you guys all in exactly 30 seconds. I'm going offline and on again.